Alrighty guys, welcome. What is going on? We are at 10:05 p.m. for myself in Thailand, just jumping into this stream today. BTC has just tickled, I think, 91,000. Alright, so actually we got up to, what do we get up to here? We got up to 91.2. Damn. Okay, so yeah, a bit of a breakout because we were looking a little bit shaky for a moment there. We were looking a little bit shaky and we were looking like maybe on this 4-hour chart here we were going to go down and test this point of control at around 89,000. Alright folks, so before we continue on in the stream, I'm just going to go ahead over to my connection just to make sure that it's all looking okay and just bring up my actual live chat there. If you're in the stream, guys, all I would ask for you if you're watching today is please, if you are a member of the Crow fam or just want to support me, easy way you can do it is just hit that like button, subscribe, hit notifications, and yeah, I'm going to bring you the raw, honest content for Crow, guys. All right. So, all right, let's go in and bring things up. So we seem to be getting a bit of buffering. My internet just isn't the best where I am at the moment. I'm traveling and I'm on the road, so it's pretty annoying, but we're going to do our best. I'm going to see how this stream's kind of looking. Let's just have a look here. Welcome. Bear with me, guys. Just want to check to see how my playback is. Seems okay, right? Let me know if I'm getting any like major buffering, guys, in the chat. That would be really helpful. Seems okay, right? I think we'll just kind of push on with it. I think we'll just push on with it. Guys, welcome. We're going to be checking out the CRO price today, of course. Going to be doing our analysis on Bitcoin. Going to be here for about an hour. But before we do start, guys, I just want to let you all know, yeah, congrats to the winner for last week for the 1,000 Crow giveaway, okay? So, folks, it's really simple. Every single week, I give away 1,000 CRO, and you can essentially get paid to do it, guys. All you need to do is go ahead and sign up at Bitunix. The link is right here, guys. It's in the chat. Go ahead, get signed up. It's free. No VPN, no KYC required to go ahead and get signed up. And I will pick a lucky winner who basically gets involved and places a futures or a spot trade. Okay, so you need to actually go ahead and place a trade. All right, to actually get involved in that giveaway. All right, I've also got a monthly giveaway as well, which I'm going to be going over as well. But essentially, folks, if you deposit a couple $100, you get 40 back. Deposit 500, you get 100 back. Deposit 1,000, get 200 back. Deposit 2,000, get 400 USDT back. Now, folks, it's really important that you do know that if you deposit, say, for example, $1,000, you get the $200 futures bonus. The $200 will come up in your futures account on the following Tuesday. All right. So say, for example, you sign up and you deposit $1,000 now. All right. Today is, I believe it's might be Tuesday today, okay? So you would actually have to wait till next Tuesday to get that 200 USDT. You're going to claim it on Bitunix in the claim section, all right? It's going to come up in your futures account, and basically you've got a week to trade with that for free, okay? So essentially you'd be trading with $1,200 instead of $1,000, okay? Place a few trades in the futures section there, and yeah, you can get involved, and I'll pick the winner, okay? So that's basically what you need to do. And I'm actually doing a 5,000 Crow giveaway as well every single month. And for those of you that are a bit more maybe seasoned traders, or you're doing a bit of trading and you just want a chance to win 5,000 Crow, I'm also going to be amping that up to 10,000 Crow once the streams get a bit bigger. But if you want to go in for the monthly chance to win 5,000 Crow, again, get signed up to Bitunix, get the bonus deposit, and just start trading on futures and spot. And whatever trader has the biggest amount of trading volume at the end of the month of December, they will be winning 5,000 Crow. All right, so there's nothing to lose. You don't have to pay to enter. You simply have to get on what is the best exchange in terms of the spreads for Americans, Europeans, in my opinion, and the only official channel partner of the Satoshi AU YouTube channel. Hop on there, get trading with Bitunix, guys. If you're average trader, seasoned trader, doesn't matter. Do your trading on Bitunix and get in the monthly running to win 5,000 Crow and the weekly running to win 1,000 Crow, which I do give away every single week. Okay, so thank you for Bitunix for being the channel partner. And let's go ahead now and have a bit of a look at BTC. So what is happening right now with BTC? Let's have a look. Whew. Need to take a little bit of a breather here. Guys, if you just jumped in the stream, we're going to be checking out Crowcoin, doing some technical analysis on that, on BTC, giving you a bit of a broad look of what I believe is happening with the markets right now. Okay, so if you appreciate that, you're a member of the Crow fam. I've been around here in the Crow fam since 2017, so please do smash the like button and say hey in the chat. Let me know what's going on in the chat. Get signed up to Bitunix and enter into the draw to win 1,000 Crow every single week. All right, whew. Let's get into this. So basically, how's BTC looking right now? Okay, so let's take a bit of a zoom out to the daily chart. Okay, let's have a bit of a look. We're holding the trend line really well. Okay, so we drew this green trend line yesterday, and quite frankly, we're doing pretty good. I mean, even if on this particular day, I think we've still got quite a few hours till the candle close. Even if we got down to 87,000, so long as we bounced up off of that, we'd still be okay. All right, but as you can see, look at this. We are getting tested aggressively here. We can see that the 20 EMA on the daily is currently set at 91,290, and have a look at the wick rejection there. Right, you couldn't have made it any more perfect. 91,319. And look, that is why these EMAs are really important, okay? We do use the technical indicators, the 20, the 50, the 100, and the 200 EMA, and this is a very powerful, at the moment, level of resistance for BTC on the daily chart. We really do need to break above it. We really do. If we zoom out and have a look here, the last time we broke through, all right, was over here on Wednesday the 3rd. We broke up and touched the point of control at 94,000, okay? We wicked through and broke through, all right, here at 92,052. That was the 20 EMA. But then as you can see, we got rejected hard off of that. Tried to break through again, as we can see there, but then we got rejected hard again to the downside, okay? Worked our way all the way down to about 87,000, but thankfully we got a few green candles in the consecutive days. And BTC for the last 3 days has been looking all right. It's been looking pretty good, okay? We can't complain, but look, we need to break this line. We do need to get above 91,295 right now. It's a really important level to break because, quite frankly, if we have another day close where we don't break past 91,295, I think there's a pretty good chance that we might be going down to test maybe, who knows, 87.6, something like that. We might be testing 87.6. So if I'm someone trading this on the daily using Bitunix, of course, okay, best exchange, then you know, we might be looking at a potential entry around this zone here, around 87, you know, 87.9, even slightly lower, maybe 87.6, okay? And for those of you that would have been in the stream yesterday, you would have seen that we actually did open a BTC long 5x trade here, okay? We've got it running at the moment. We're currently in an unrealized P&L of a 4% gain at the moment. Okay, we're $4 up on the trade. Our entry was 89,831, and our current price of BTC is 90,581. And we've got our stop loss set pretty low. I'm letting this trade run for a bit. Happy to treat this as a swing trade, and our stop loss is at 79,000 on this one. Okay, so let's see how this trade goes. Okay, I'm going to let it run. I'm not going to bring the stop loss to entry at the moment. It's a little bit tight. Okay. But yeah, got this trade running since yesterday, and also we do have a trade, an open order on Crow for a 5x long. Okay, so I've got an order set here for Crow. All right, basically at 10 cents. Okay, so 10 cents, if we can get Crow down to 10 cents, I'm going to be entering into a Crow trade here. Okay. All right, guys, 3 people watching, no likes. What's going on? Let's hit the like button, guys. Get around me, show me some support. All right. So let's go back to BTC and have a bit of a look at what's going on here. So yeah, that's the daily chart. Let's bring it into the 4 hour. All right. All right, so for the 4 hour chart, let's see. How's the stream going in terms of the connection? It says we're getting a bit of buffering here, which is not great. But I'm hoping that it's kind of like not too bad. Hoping it's not too bad there. But guys, let me know, let me know how the stream's going. Let me know if You're getting much buffering. Seems okay, right? Okay. Alright, guys. 3 people watching, no likes. What's going on? Let's hit the like button, guys. Get around me, show me some support. Alright. Seems okay, right? So let's go back to BTC and have a bit of a look at what's going on here. Alright, seems alright, guys. Seems alright. Alright. So, let's check out BTC right here on the 4 hour, okay? On the 4 hour chart for BTC. We are actually above the 20 EMA, which is at 94.55. Okay, so this is a really good start. Okay, at 94.58. Okay, we're above the 20 EMA there, so we really want to stay above that. Okay, that's going to be really important for us to stay above that. And really, the next level that we need to beat is 90,959. All right, so essentially, guys, we really want to get above 91,000. Okay, and the reason why is because we've got our 100-day our 100 EMA on the 4 hour chart right here. So this is the last 100 4-hour candles, basically this like aqua line right here. As we can see, we really need BTC to actually get above that line. All right, and hold. Okay, we've got a candle close in 42 minutes, but that's basically where we need to be, guys. All right, but look, we'll take it so long as we can get a close above, so long as in 42 minutes we can close above 94.65. So even if we close here 96.79, that's going to be a W for us, in my opinion, okay, for BTC, and that could potentially send the market into some higher price territory. Okay, but we need to get above that line. Let's check the 1 hour for BTC now. All right, we might actually go ahead and check out a few other projects as well, guys. If there's any other coins projects you want me to check out, then let us know. I'm thinking about checking out maybe SWI, Solana, Ethereum, just doing a bit of TA, basic TA on that as well. To reset this chart view. All right, so see here. So the 1 hour is looking really nice for BTC right now. So buyers have really stepped in. And what I'm really liking about the 1 hour chart for BTC is we are quite comfortably stacked above all of the EMAs. We've got 41 minutes here left in the candle. And so long as we basically get a close, ideally we want to see a nice close above kind of like 90,600. If we can close like above 90,600, we're going to be in a pretty good place for BTC to hopefully have this work as a continuation. I mean, we're having a big dump down. Look at that. We got all the way up to 91,227 there. 91,227. And then dump down. Guys, if you're a part of the Crow fam and you haven't hit the like button yet, smash the like button, hit notifications, subscribe, because we're bringing you streams every day. We're doing technical analysis on Crow token. We're teaching you how to trade based on these indicators, pivot points, Fibonacci, EMAs, and we're doing all of our trades over on Bitunix, showing you how it all works, and just cutting the BS, just telling you the raw and honest way of how it is, how it goes, okay? For those of you that just joined, we're currently in our BTC position up 5.29%, and we do have an order on Crow, but it's based on a deep retracement, so I'm not going to be buying anything, especially Crow right now, because I feel like, yeah, it's a little overheated, but so we'll just be waiting. I want to be patient on this entry. But there's a lot of volatility. There's a lot of bulls stepping in right now, guys. Look at this. 90,844. I mean, hell. If we can get a close above this 0.5 fib level here, which is a auto fib retracement spot there, we can get a close at like 90,892. That's going to be like really good. It's going to be a really good spot to settle on there. So I'll tell you what, BTC 1 hour chart looking really, really good. Let's zoom into the 15 minute. And the 15-minute chart is looking fantastic. All right, looking absolutely fantastic. So there's 10 minutes left in the current 15-minute chart for BTC, and something really, really important to acknowledge is we are not only above, well above the EMAs on the 15-minute chart, but we are also currently above the point of control at 90,807, which is basically this orange line just here. 90,807. We are currently above it. What we would ideally like to see is a candle close above this pivot point. All right. So if we can get a candle close above that, that would be a breakthrough candle on the 15-minute chart. Close, and then we'd want to see a second candle close above this orange line, even if it finishes red. And that's basically going to mean that we've got confirmation on the breakout above 90,807, which is the pointer control on the 15-minute chart, which would say to me that we could be looking to work our way up to the next resistance, the R1 resistance, resistance 1, at 92,058. So we could get a bit of a run up to this line here before potentially getting, getting knocked back basically. So let's kind of see how it goes. I think we're still good on the stream, yeah. But yeah, guys, look, good to have you here. Crypto's in a pretty good spot at the moment. And yeah, Bitcoin on the shorter time frames, it's looking pretty good. So let's jump straight into Crow and see how Crow is responding. Let's check out Crow on the daily chart. So get rid of this stuff that we put in from yesterday. So Crow on the daily chart, how are we going? We've had a good green day for Crow. Look at this. Started off the day at 10,299 and we're currently at 10,460. Okay, so Crow is having a good day, having a pretty good green day, but really what we need to have a look at for Crow is, again, we've got to get over this 20 EMA, this red line. Okay, so Crow token on the daily clearly stacked under the EMAs. Okay, red line, orange line, blue line, grey line. All right, so we've got to try and get above that. Especially we've got to try and get above that point of control, which is 11,544. So if we can get up to around this zone here, 11,654, we're going to be in some pretty good territory. Okay, but we've got to get above this line, guys. 11,544 is the line to beat. Okay, that's the big line in the sand right here. But the first target is here. All right here at 10,823 for Crow coin. We need to break above that with force to really try and sort of, push to the upside there, so to speak. Okay. All right, let's go down into the 4-hour chart. Let's have a look. Okay. 4-hour chart is looking good. 36 minutes until candle close. If we can get a close above 10,425, then we're going to be in a good spot. So the 20 EMA right here, so long as we can close above that in 36 minutes, then we're going to be pretty good on the 4-hour chart and potentially going to be looking at some higher moves. But actually in this 4-hour chart, have a look at this. We actually wicked up to just before the 50 EMA right here, this orange line, but we did face some resistance there. And it's no coincidence that we actually wicked up to it here as well at 10,589 and then got rejected down at 10,563 here too. So Crow, the last time it got up there, it struggled. And that was on the 8th of December. We had to move up to there. So it's going to be really interesting to sort of see how this plays out for Crow right here. It's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. But if we can sort of, if we can really break above this orange line right here, 10,547, we're going to be in a pretty good place. All right. We're going to be in a pretty good place. There's going to be a pretty good potential move up to the 100 EMA for Crow coin. So look, yeah, if you're someone that's looking to hodl, dollar cost average Crow is right now a good time to buy Crow. I think so. I think Crow sitting at 10,442 cents is a pretty good spot to buy. Okay, I think it's a pretty good spot to buy, even if you're just hodling. You got to remember, if we just go out to the daily chart, you got to remember, I always bring this up most streams, but have a look at this, guys. Don't forget that on the 28th of August, Crow coin hit 38 cents. 38 cents. Pretty crazy, right? That was obviously based off the Trump news. Since then, we kind of ran back down, obviously a lot. But there's some really good upside for Crow. Look at this on the 1 hour. Oof, we got a fat rejection here off the 1 hour, off the 200 EMA right here, this grey line. But Crow's in a pretty good spot on the 1 hour as well. I mean, so long as Crow can finish above these two EMAs, there's going to be a lot of volatility whilst we're within the EMAs, right, we're basically stacked between the 100, the 200, and then below we've got the 50 and the 20. So Crow is in a really interesting point right now. I think right now for Crow coin there's going to be a lot of short-term volatility, but I think this is a really good spot to buy just for the hodling for the long term. Okay, now we do have a position. We do have a position, a buy. We have a buy at 10,101 for Crow coin. So basically, I've set an order. Yeah, I've set it down here, real low, real low. I've set it all the way back here, basically 10,101. Yeah, I've basically set it down here around this level. That's my buy. My hope, well, not my hope. I don't want to say hope. I would rather long the market. I want to see the market going up. But if the market does have a bit of a dump, which is very possible as well from here, to be honest, because yeah, it's looking pretty shaky. Then I would look at a buy position for Crow here and then ride along all the way back up. But yeah, if you were in the stream yesterday, you would have seen we are in a position on BTC. I took one. We're currently up 5% on that trade. Okay, so if you were with us on the stream yesterday, if you were following us live on the stream yesterday, you would have had an opportunity to use Bitunix to get in on a trade, and you would be up 5% now on BTC with that little trade going there. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. Very interesting. I mean, look how much that wicked up on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour there for Crow. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens next for Crow coin. It's going to be really interesting. Let's zoom in to the 15-minute for Crow coin. Have a bit of a look. Yeah, so Crow coin's actually looking pretty alright on the 15-minute, I want to say, but the goal would be to close above the 200 EMA right here. Okay, so we'd want a nice juicy close above this red line. But have a look at this. It's just been a lot of volatility up and down for Crow coin here. Want to close above that line. Might range between this grey line and the point of control for a while at 10,408. But if we can sort of break above this orange line here at 10,408, mate, it's off to the races. I mean, there's not really much in the way, at least on the 15-minute chart. Obviously, you would have to look at the other time frames. But you could be looking at a nice 1.31% there on Crow from the pivot point to the first resistance, R1. Not too bad. So let's have a look at the poly market odds for the Fed rate cut. Still at 96%. Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Let's have a look. Still at extreme fear at 22. Yeah, still at 22. So people are scared. Oh, yesterday was 20. Last week was 23. Now we're at 22. So for some reason, people are a bit more scared today. Extreme fear, extreme fear. Okay, so Bitcoin has just broken above 91,000. We are currently up 7% on our trade. Currently up 7% on our trade. I might actually move our stop loss maybe to break even, because our entry was at 89,831. We're at 91,000 now. I think I'm going to bring our stop loss to break even. 89. I'll bring it to 89,831. So stop loss. Okay, so basically we're going to run that pretty much risk-free now. 94,000 we said. Yeah, let's confirm that for now. Okay, so we get risk-free. We get risk-free out of that one. It's kind of tempting to take the profit there, $7.50. That's not a bad little trade there. What's going on, Q Rank J5Q? Good to have you in the stream, bro. How are you? Any coins you want me to check out, brother? It's still pretty early on in the stream. Please do us a favor and hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe, turn notifications on. I'm trying to stream as much as I can. Let me know how the stream's basically going as well. Let me know how the stream's going. If you can hear me all right and everything like that. I don't have the best internet connection right now, but yeah, basically we've been checking out BTC, been checking out Crowcoin. What's good? Just hitting up the emojis, yeah? Yeah, nice, nice. So yeah, guys, so whoever's in the stream right now, please do take a moment to smash the like button. But for whoever was here, right, if you had to come in, enter this little trade, you'd be up 7%. We jumped into that trade on yesterday's stream. So, you know, the purpose of this also as well is to kind of help absolute beginners to come over and just understand how to start trading on Bitunix, okay? And, you know, I'm basically essentially paying you guys to do it, guys. I'm running a 1,000 Crow giveaway. I'm giving away 1,000 Crow every single week, and all you need to do is go to this link right here. It's pinned in the chat right here. Come on over to this link, click that link, all right, get signed up. You don't have to worry about KYC, you don't have to worry about VPN. It's the best exchange for Americans and Europeans. You're crazy not to be signed up to it, okay? Go ahead, get signed up, and go ahead and make a deposit. Now, say for example, you deposit $500, you get 100 back. You deposit $2,000, you get 400 back, and so on. So say you deposit $1,000, right, you get 200 back. That $200 you're going to be able to use to trade with on your futures account. You can access it on the following Tuesday. So if you sign up, make a deposit now. All right, today's Tuesday, so it'll be the following Tuesday that you're going to be able to receive that bonus in the rewards section. You activate that bonus, it is in your futures account for a week. So you can trade with that money in your futures account, and you can essentially make money with that money, and you basically keep the profits you make from that. And for any like intermediate advanced traders watching, guys, I'm running a monthly Crow giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 5,000 Crow for anyone who's trading using Bitunix. Yeah, so basically any like veteran traders here that are kind of in the stream, if you come over and trade on Bitunix, again, you get the chance to basically enter into my 5,000 Crow monthly giveaway. It's really simple. Just come, get signed up with the link here. It's pinned, free to do. And it's just a way for me to basically give back to the Crow community. All right. Come on over, trade on Bitunix, best spreads, no KYC, no VPN required for US users. No bullshit. I know it's pretty tough in the United States with exchanges and stuff like that. I know that's kind of changing right now with Trump and everything, which is good. But, you know, this is the one we're using. So come over and get signed up. Currently still up about $7 on this BTC trade, about 7%. We have brought our stop loss to break even. So, yeah, we'll kind of see how that one goes. I think BTC at the moment, we're on the 15-minute chart now. So basically with BTC, it's had a really nice breakout. This is the 15-minute chart. Lovely candle here. Full-bodied green candle above the point of control, which is right here. This orange line at 90,803. So really what we want to see for BTC right now is we want to see this candle close in 10 minutes. We want to see it close above this orange line, okay? So say, for example, this red candle closed like here at 90,857. That would actually be a really a good valid opportunity to buy on strength for the move up. So we could potentially buy that move here, and you could set your stop loss. I mean, depending on, look, there's different strategies for stop loss, but if you were trading on the shorter term time frames here, you know, yeah, you'd probably want to set your stop loss pretty tight for me. You know, maybe somewhere here at 97.32, and just check it out. Guys, we've got 5 people in the stream, 5 people from the Crow fam. Show us some love, hit that like button, it's free to do, subscribe and hit notifications. If you are new here, we are basically trying to come on stream for at least 30 to 60 minutes most nights during the week. I'm going to get a bit more fluidity with the streams going on. We're going to cover general market sentiment. Okay, we've got some extreme fear today in the market. 96% of a Fed rate cut, all right, which is going to be coming pretty soon. We're always going to be doing the analysis on Crowcoin here. I've just had a bit of a tip from a secret friend there. Thanks for that tip, that he's not liking the candle on Crow and thinks that a dump might be incoming for Crow pretty soon. I mean, anything's possible. What I'm seeing right now is that, yeah, it's a pretty interesting candle. This is on the 15-minute chart again for Crow. I mean, for sure, if we get a close below this point of control, then that's going to increase the probability of some downside movement. But hey, if we get a close above this point of control, you know, there's every chance that we could have a bit of a move to the upside before coming back down. So let's just see how that kind of plays out. Appreciate it, guys. We've got 3 likes on the stream. That's good. That's better than 0. Okay, let's try keep that going. It's a nice little interesting spot for Crow. All right, so how about we go check out some other charts? Maybe we go check out Solana. Guys, if there's any charts on the Kronos chain or just any chain whatsoever that you want me to check out, then please do let me know. Be happy to go ahead and have a bit of a look. We have done our analysis on Crowcoin. We'll be checking back in with the Crow chart, of course, but we've done our main analysis on the Crow chart. I've already told you about the entry that I've got on Crowcoin here. For those of you that are in the stream now and missed it, I have a limit 5x buy, long position at 0.10101 cents for Crow. So it's pretty low. Okay, we pretty much have to have a bit of a reversal in the market there to get down to that level, but I don't want to buy Crow just yet. Okay, our BTC trade is looking pretty good over here on Bitunix. We are up about 8% on the trade. I have brought that stop loss to break even, so we're running this one risk-free at the moment. I kind of feel like, okay, you know, I'm 7% up on the trade at the moment for BTC, so I'll bring that to break even. If I can get up to, like, I don't know, like 12% up, then I'll probably move it into a bit of a profit here. Okay. I may even consider moving this up to take a $5 profit on this trade. It's pretty tempting, to be honest. It's pretty tempting even just to take the $9 profit on this trade right now. But do a bit of quick TA. We'll jump in a quick TA on BTC before we look at Sol, just on the short term. So we are in live on this trade at the moment. So what I'm really liking about BTC on the 15-minute chart right now is that it is absolutely busting a nut right here. We are heading up to the next resistance at 92.058 based on the pivot point in the R1 resistance level here. We're at 91.530, so BTC is definitely having a bit of a move now. 91.540. Let's go check the other time frames to see if we're bouncing our heads against any other resistance. Nothing major in the way here on the 1 hour chart. We're above all the EMAs. We've got this retracement level, the 0.786 fib level here, which could be showing a bit of resistance here, but that's again more of a retracement buy spot there. So there's not really anything in the way up until 95,000 on the 1 hour. So that's actually looking pretty juicy. And based on that alone, I might actually, you know, I'm pretty tempted to change my take profit maybe up to 95,000 on this BTC trade. Have a look on the 4 hour. 4 hour potential double top here. So we did hit at the top of the auto fib zone here. We did hit some major resistance here. 92.2, man. This is a big resistance here on the 4 hour. 92.2, big resistance. Really big resistance at 92.2. So I think, you know, let's just go ahead. If we look at the 15-minute chart, we're flying, aren't we? That's not 92.0. Taking profit at 92.0 wouldn't be the worst idea. Now, if I took a profit at 92.0, where would that land us? So we set our our take profit is just one take profit at the moment, currently set at 94k. But if we set it at 92, that's still a $12 win, which isn't too bad. A 12% gain, not bad at all. Considering, guys, we only put like $100 margin on the trade at 5x, you know. So, damn, I wish I went in with a bigger amount on that. But yeah, $92. That's might even set it. Yeah, I might even set it at. I'd like to do this. I'd like to do that. Just set it just below the 92, 91, 999. We'll confirm that. We may change that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that because I'm pretty happy with a 10. Considering my margin here, guys, my margin is basically how much USDT have I invested in this long trade. It's basically at $100. Okay, so I've only put $100 in this trade at 5x yesterday. Yeah, if you were watching the stream yesterday, you would have seen. Okay, you would have seen. And based off just $100, yeah, we're up 10%. We got a $10 gain. So if I had to put $500 margin on that at 5x, talking $2,500 position there, then this would be a $50 win. Which, look, I'm not a whale, you know, but so like I'm not a whale. I'm not a whale in the space. So a $50 win for me is good. You know, I'm liking a $50 win. If I can make $50 a day, then that's great. Guys, we've got 3 in the stream. Appreciate you all. I can see that we got 4 likes here. Drop us some likes on the stream, guys. Let's try and get the stream up to 10 likes. We'd really appreciate that. Love your work, guys. Love your work. Oof, look at this. We're getting very saucy right now. We are pushing right now. $11.50. Like, what is going on? Are we going to hit a bit of a resistance here? I'm actually, guys, I don't know like about you, but I feel like we're going to hit some resistance here. I feel like we're going to hit a pullback on this level. This is a big resistance at 90, 92. I'm kind of tempted to pull the trigger on this. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring the stop up to about $8. Fuck it. I'm going to bring the stop up so we can give ourselves a chance to stay in the trade. So let's see, that's $9. Ooh, yeah. Maybe a bit tight. What if we go 91,300? $8.20. Fuck it. Fuck it, guys. Fuck it. Let's bring it up. All right, so what I've just done there, for those of you that maybe just still learning a little bit about trading or leverage or just whatever on Bitunix here, our current gain is $10, but for me, I want to stay in the trade because there is every chance that we could potentially break through this resistance. It is a big resistance though. You know, if I had to guess, like gun to my head, I reckon we're going to get a rejection off 92. But you know, there's every chance that we break through. And quite frankly, I hope we do break through because I want to stay in the trade. I don't want it to reject. But again, this is not about emotions. This is just about probability here. Okay. About probability here. On the 15-minute chart here, we got a 92.058. Okay, on the pivot point. And then on the 1 hour, we don't necessarily have anything major. Okay, but on the 4 hour, we do. And the 4 hour, we can go back historically here to look at this potential double top forming on Monday the 8th. Okay, we had a knock there at 92.2. That's what I'm a bit nervous about. And from that knock, that was basically a drop of 2%. Okay, that was a 2% drop from there. And we're just about to reach that point again. So there's definitely a realistic chance that BTC could work up. If this double top played out, we could look at forming. That we could look at a rejection here for BTC, and if that happens, I don't want to round trip. I don't want to round trip this 11% gain. Do you understand what I'm saying? So right here, this 11% gain right now, I don't want to round trip this. Okay. I don't want to round trip this. I've been running this trade since yesterday off a $100 margin, and I want to lock in some profits, and that's exactly what I've done. I've locked in profits. My stop loss is here. Okay. I'm just going to play my chat. Guys, 4 people in the chat. Really do appreciate everyone there. What you can do to support the stream is smash the likes. Oh, we're at 92,000. Let's go BTC. Let's go. We're on 92,000. Oh, did I get stopped out? Wait, what? Did I get stopped out? No. Oh, no. Are we in futures? Yeah, I think I got stopped out. That's okay. Did we get wicked out? Open orders. Yeah, I think we did. Trade history. Let's have a look. Oh, did I have a... Wait. Oh, did I have a take profit there as well? Oh, shit. Okay. No, we hit our take profit. Ah, I actually forgot that I had my take profit in place. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So guys, we just had a winning trade, 12 bucks. All right, off $100 right there. And we're facing a little bit of resistance here. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. Guys, if you're part of the Crow fam, please do smash the like button, spread the love. And folks, if you do want to get involved, I give away 1,000 Crow every single week. All you need to do to enter into the weekly competition, which I announce the winner every Friday. Congrats to the winner of last week. The link's right here in the chat. It's pinned there. Go ahead, get signed up. No KYC, no VPN, and none of that BS. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And then after that, you just got to make a deposit, okay? 200 deposit, you get 40 bucks trading bonuses. 500, all right, you get 100 back. 1,000, you get 200 back. 2,000, you get 400 back. Okay, so you make a deposit and you just need to place one futures trade, guys. Really easy to do it. And just bear in mind, guys, this $400 bonus, basically, that'll come the following Tuesday. So say, for example, you deposit $1,000 today, you're going to get a 200 USDT futures bonus that you can actually trade with over here on Bitunix here. All right, and what happens is, next Tuesday, that bonus is going to become available. All right, it's going to become available, and it's in the promotions section, I think, somewhere here. It's basically going to give you a notification. So once you sign up, you're basically going to get notified. You can go ahead and use that bonus to trade with. All right, it's pretty easy to do it. I think we're like zoomed in on the screen here. Yeah, earn promotion. Yeah, promote. I'm pretty sure it's here. Task center, claim rewards. Yeah. Pretty sure it's in the task center here. In progress, completed. Let's have a look. How's BTC looking now? Whew, 91,930. We're in a pretty interesting spot. We're going to check out Solana after this as well. Okay. Yeah, so basically, guys, you're going to get that. You're going to go ahead and, yeah, basically just place some trades on Bitunix, guys. And yeah, once you go ahead, place some trades, and you're going to be entered into the competition to win 1,000 Crow. And guys, if you're in this stream, you're someone that is a bit more of an intermediate advanced trader, you already kind of know how to trade, like a bit of leverage and stuff like that, and you want to come into the running to win a 5,000 Crow that I'm giving away at the end of the month. End of December, I'm giving away 5,000 Crow. Come over here and start trading on Bitunix, guys. Start trading on Bitunix. Jump in futures, do your thing. Do your 5x leverage, 10, 20x leverage. Start trading. And whoever's got the most trading volume at the end of the month, I'm going to be basically rewarding that person with 5,000 Crow. All right, so if you're intermediate trader, advanced trader, you know what you're doing on futures, come over, start doing some trading on Bitunix. Because the thing is, guys, you don't, in my opinion, no matter what exchange you're using, like even if you're trading on like a Binance or a MEXC, in my opinion, you shouldn't like have all of your trading capital just on one exchange. I think that's a little bit risky, like for a few reasons. Like the exchange, there could be an issue. You could get locked out. Exchange could get hacked. It could go down. You could get like a Mt. Gox situation, or an FTX situation where it crashes. I personally, Bitunix is my go-to. I also use MEXC. All right, I really do like MEXC as well. But Bitunix is where I do most of my sort of futures trading. So yeah, if that's what you're about. If you're a trader, come over and start trading on Bitunix. Make your deposit, get your deposit bonuses. They're right here. Deposit 2K, get 400 back. Deposit as little as 200, get 40 back. Get signed up right here. The link's here, guys. It's right there. Go ahead, get signed up. Make sure you like the stream, guys, as well. Come on and like the stream. Would appreciate that as well. So let's check out BTC. What's going on? See how we're getting a bit of rejection here? So this double top, it might be playing out right here. We might be getting the double top playing out right here. Okay, it's going to be pretty interesting to see how this develops, but what do you guys think? Let me know if you think this is a bit more bearish, because I'm telling you right now, BTC can break above this line. Okay, I'm going to draw it out as well. If we can break above this green line for BTC, okay, right here. This is a 4-hour chart. We can break above and hold. The candle closes in 9 minutes, right? So I predict, what I think is going to happen is if in 9 minutes BTC closes like here, for example, right? then we could see a pretty solid move to the upside. Shazer, we're at 92.4 right now. BTC's looking pretty good. So I should have stayed in my trade. Unfortunately, I'm out of my trade, but I'm actually in some. I'm in a BTC long as well on AsterDex. But yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes. Looking pretty good right here. And Crow is flying. Have a look at this. Broke through that resistance. Hot damn. Hot damn. Crow coin is flying right now. Absolutely flying along. What was my trade history? Yeah, I got a 12.24 win on that. That's pretty good. 12.24. Ethereum is looking really good as well right now, to be fair. Yeah, Ethereum's looking real good too. Yeah, so I'm kind of spewing that we're out of that trade, actually, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. BTC looking really good. Right here. 15-minute chart. What do we got? Yeah, look at this. Smashing it. 92.7. Yeah, BTC is having a move right now. It's having a move. Solana's ripping up as well. Nice. This is something, yeah, Solana I'd be looking to possibly open a position as well at some point. Solana looking really good. Ah man, I'm pissed that I didn't adjust my take profit. I should have still been in this trade, man. That's annoying. I didn't adjust my take profit. It's okay, we still got a $12 win, which ain't bad. I'm not upset about that. So Solana looking really good right now. It's just trying to break through this first resistance right here. Oh, what the heck? This is like Sol market cap. I don't want Sol market cap, bro. I just want the Sol tether, brother. Yeah, so Sol currently about $138. On the 15-minute chart, we're looking for a close above 137. Candle closes in 5 minutes. So if Solana can get a close here above this R1, retest that as support after this breakthrough, then hey, it's looking pretty good. There's not a lot in the way right now. Like, we got a lot of the major resistance out of the way already. Sol could very much be looking at a move up to this R2. So, you know, there's some potential entries right now on strength. For sure. Like, there definitely is. We could definitely get some entries on strength here. So basically, potentially entering on the breakout with a tight stop would be the potential play here. So usually on the breakthrough, you know, if we're entering on strength, I usually want to have a bit more of a tight stop. If we're entering on like a deep retracement, say we say, okay, we want to enter Solana here at 130, just here, right? I'd say, I'll keep the stop a little bit more loose. Let's keep the stop a little bit more loose because the chances of there being more downside is less than up here. Obviously, if we're entering up here, we're trying to buy on a continuation confirmation, there's still a lot of room to the downside here. You know, like there's still a very good chance that this could break down to sort of here, maybe retest the 200 EMA, treat that as support, but that could also be a good spot to buy. But there's a good chance that this does break down as well, like 2%. But yeah, this is very interesting spot. Solana looking good here. Go back to BTC. How's that looking? 92.6. Yeah, we're looking pretty good for BTC right here. So BTC, at least on the 15-minute chart right here, in 3 minutes, if BTC can just close above 92K, it's good. It's definitely good. The 1 hour chart is looking fine. Also, in 3 minutes, the hourly is going to close as well. And quite frankly, it looks like we're going to get a clean close above this line here, which would invalidate this double top situation here. Okay, so if we can invalidate that in 3 minutes, well, listen, there's a good chance that BTC is going to go up and test 95K right here. Okay. But what you'd want to expect entering this on strength, or depending on, yeah, whatever you're doing, if you want to enter in with like a bit more confirmation, really, you'd want to wait for a pullback retest. So we can basically, you'd want to wait for another hourly close, really, to retest this green line here. You know what I mean? So truly invalidate that double top. What's up, Club Crow? Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for smashing the like button. Thanks for being here. Good man. Got 5 likes so far. That's good. Let's try to get this up to 10 likes. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, so we're going to watch this play out a little bit. Got minute 56 here. We'll go have a bit of a look at Solana as well. Looking good. And let's bring up Ethereum. So guys, if there's people in the stream you want me to check out certain charts and stuff, you know, let me know and we can have a look. We can have a look. We might actually check out Lion chart, actually. What I believe could be, I don't even know if it's gonna, is Lion, is Chronos Lion gonna come up here? I don't even know. Maybe not. How do I find Lion? Lion token. Not sure how I would find that. That's all good. We can bring up Ethereum. Bring it up on, just bring up the Binance chart. That's okay. Damn, yeah, Ethereum has had a lovely breakout as well. So for Ethereum, stacked above all the EMAs, of course, as we can see here, the big EMA cluster, we've broken all above that. Next big test for Ethereum is going to be on the 1 hour chart at least, right here at 3293, currently at 3251. Well, we've got 25 seconds until the candle closes on the hourly. Tense times, tense times. Big move for BTC could be imminent. Good time to be in the market right now, guys. If you're in trades right now, then good on you. I got I'm out on a take profit, but that's okay. That's all good. Day today, 7th. The 9th. Oh wow, look, we're seeing a big move here, guys. We're seeing a big move here right now. Yeah, we closed bullish. Oh, of course we did. Oh, of course we did. We closed very bullish. Very bullish. Look at this. Whew, okay, Ethereum is flying now. Holy smokes. BTC just broke a 93k. Thankfully, we're still in a BTC trade. BTC long, sorry. Yeah, Sol looking really good. ETH, everything's looking good right now. Everything's just flying. Yeah, so for Crowcoin here, this is, while we're here with Crowcoin, this is not somewhere where you'd want to enter a trade. Okay, we're getting some huge volatility to the upside here. You would have been late to enter this trade long. But even entering a short, this wouldn't be advisable. So there's a very good chance, Crow could get up to 10,740 right here. And that'd be very interesting. So we'll kind of see how this plays out, guys. So I'm probably going to wrap up the stream pretty shortly, guys. But look, appreciate all you who stuck around. Yeah, BTC's flying. BTC's flying. I reckon we're going to test. I reckon BTC is going to test 95k. I think we're going to hit 95k, guys. But I'm not looking to enter a long here on BTC. What I'd be waiting for a pullback to 92.3. But the crypto market's flying right now. Yeah, we're flying. We're moving. We're moving up. Whew, Crowcoin's having a good move, man. Yeah, really, really good move for Crowcoin here. Let's see how accurate this is. I reckon we get up to this level. So there's definitely a valid trade here on the 15 minute if we can get a pullback. But I wouldn't want to be entering. I would want to enter somewhere here for Crowcoin. Somewhere around 10,555, maybe. But this is the kind of thing you'd have to be like, I wouldn't set this up as a limit buy. I'd want to be entering this one manually at market because I'd need to see the price close, you know what I mean? I'd need to see it close. Yeah, look, we're pushing up. We might get a breakthrough here. Might get a bit of a breakthrough. Everything's moving up now. BDC trying to hold 93k. Looking pretty good, guys. So yeah, we're just sitting on the sidelines right now watching this one. Like we're not